Hello everyone, thank you very much for joining me for my winter haul, I guess part 2. These aren't really on a monthly basis, they're just as and when I reach my given threshold for how many volumes I want to show in one particular video, that being 20. I think 20 is a comfortable number, as I certainly don't have time to be showing like 100 volumes in a video. Kudos to those people who manage to get through 100 volumes in a single video. Hats off to you. I like to kind of keep it small, just to kind of save volumes for future videos. Anywho, I've got a nice decent stack of 20 volumes, many in fact are omnibuses, so I guess technically more than 20, but 20 individual books I've got to show from a number of different publishers. So let's start with the most popular publisher, my Viz titles. So I finished off Kazuo Umezi's The Drifting Classroom with Omnibus. Ooh, God, that's way out of frame. There we go. Omnibuy, or Omnibuses, Omnibuy, I don't know, 2 and 3, which collects volumes, I believe 6 to 11 or something to that effect. I don't know. Anyway, I finally finished this. I'm really happy with this. I really held off on buying these and they were out of stock on Amazon for quite a while. And I was really upset about that because I didn't want to miss out on getting these beautiful volumes. But yeah, there we go. They're not in order, but I've now got volume 1 to 3 with these nice connecting spines, so that's kind of cool. Next, I finished off Ralgrad, or Ral Omegagrad. Apparently you don't pronounce the Omega, that's just there just for aesthetic purposes, so it's just Ralgrad. It's the final volume, and it was terrible. It was really bad. I mean, I don't enjoy this series anyway. I'll probably end up selling the volumes, and the artwork's okay, but it's kind of difficult to interpret the action as it's just so messy and fast paced. The pacing's terrible in this series, but it's Takeshi Obata. He's got nice art, but I don't recommend it. It's terrible. Yeah, there we go. Picked up some Naokirisawa, which is Sneeze and Mujirushi. Ooh, there we go. 2 one-shots, one being a short story. No, I think that one's a short story, and that one's a series of short stories and vignettes through Naokirisawa's early career. I haven't read either of these yet, but I mean, anything Naokirisawa is just an automatic must-buy. And they've got really nice covers with these, pretty nice French flaps. These ones have got really big French flaps, in fact. Look at the size of those, they're massive. Yeah, I don't really know much about either of these. Apparently, this one, Mujirushi, has a cameo from Osamatsu, I think the name of the series is. A character from that anyway, a really popular character. Osamatsu-san is in one of these. I don't know which one, but yeah, no, it's cool. I mean, Naoki Urasawa is just an artistic genius. I'm really looking forward to reading these, and all that will remain for me to pick up after these will be Asadora, which is I think volume 1 has recently just come out. So there, and for the final of this title, it's technically an older title. It's an old pulp manga from the early 2000s, and that's volume 2 of Heartbroken Angels. Unbelievable. I already got volume 1, and I finally was able to pick this up for a really good cheap deal on Amazon. It's got a nice dust jacket. In fact, maybe I won't show you the cover because it's not safe for work, but and I won't show you any of the artwork either because, again, not safe for work and not safe for YouTube. Let's just... Yeah, I can show you that. I mean, it looks pretty terrible. The print quality is pretty god-awful, but these were the only 2 volumes, this volume 2 and volume 1, which were ever released in English. I believe there's 3 volumes, so the last volume was never released, but it's pretty cool to own nonetheless. So yeah, there we go. Heartbroken Angels, volume 2, even though it doesn't specifically state that it's volume 2. I guess the only real indication that it is volume 2 is that it's got 2 little angels on the spine there, whereas volume 1 only has 1 angel. But that is in fact volume 2, and I'm nevertheless happy to own it. And I'll show you some miscellaneous volumes for miscellaneous publishers. More volumes of Kaizan by Comics one. This is an old out of print series. So this is volume 3. Unfortunately, I made a mistake in purchasing only this volume. I mean, I've got volumes 1 to 3 already, or volumes 1 and 2 already rather. But I really should have purchased the rest of the volumes just in bulk. As soon as I bought this one, the listings for all the other volumes went exorbitantly higher. So I'm very unlikely to be able to pick up the rest of the volumes anytime soon, which is regrettable. I think there's 7 volumes in total, so I've got 4 more, and they're just really expensive. I wish I'd have just purchased them all at the same time, but hey, it's Amazon sellers. They try, they're trying to make a quick buck, but they're not going to get it out of me. Right, another series I finished, Limit, volume 6. These volumes are these are the smallest volumes in my collection. This is the final volume, so I won't show you any of the artwork because I don't want to spoil anything for any of y'all. But yeah, this is a really oldish Vertical title when Vertical tried venturing into publishing really small pocket-sized manga. I mean, this can literally fit in my pocket. It's tiny. But yeah, volume 6, finally got that before it went out of print. And something I'm really excited for, Superdimensional Love Gun by Shintaro Kago. I won't show you any of the artwork in this because, well, it's not safe for work, really not. I mean, it's very grotesque. I'm yet to read this, but this is my first manga from Denpa, a new Western publisher. I don't know how long they've been going, but I don't think they've got that many titles out so far. I'll show you a bit of that, actually. It's kind of cool in really, bizarre sort of style and bizarre colouring on that page with the brilliant pink. Okay, yeah, definitely can't show you any of those pages. Oh god, wow. Yeah, I can't show you that either. Yeah, no, there's not one page. Oh god, wow. Yeah. Pick this up if you like really grotesque imagery. I mean, I've just had a quick flick through it then, and in that first 5 seconds or so that I was flicking through it, I saw some pretty horrible shit. So if you like that sort of stuff, pick this up. And it's got a really nice textured design on the front cover. It's kind of like plasticky. It's really nice, really high quality. You'll be able to pick it up there if you're watching it in HD. So that's kind of cool. All right, let's show you my couple of Yen Press releases. We have Sadako at the End of the World by Yoma Natsumi and a couple of others, Koji Suzuki and Character Provision Kadakawa. I suppose that's, maybe they leased the license for the use of Sadako from the Ring movies. But I just thought this was a really interesting premise. Maybe you can pause it there on the synopsis on the back there, or the blurb on the back. This was really just a blind buy. I mean, I like the Ring movies and kind of Japanese and Asian horror in general anyway. And I thought this was just a really interesting premise to kind of bring Sadako into the realm of, comedic relief. So that's kind of cool. I also picked up My Broken Mariko by Waka Hirako. A nice hardcover release. I guess you can pause it there just to kind of read that. I mean, it's apparently it's a really tough read. It's about suicide and mental health problems. Just something that's really not necessarily fun to read, but it's nice, just simple book design there. But yeah, I'm looking forward to reading this nonetheless at some point. There's a history of mental health and suicide in my immediate family, so this will be a sobering read. So I'm looking forward to reading that, just to kind of experience, maybe the author has like a personal experience with something like this as well. I don't know. Something more lighthearted was Oh My Sweet Alien by Koji Miyata. I'm not going to open this because obviously it's explicit content, but this was just a cover buy for me. I really liked the idea of like a romance between this human guy and this cute alien with got like a little alien baby, and it was just out of my comfort zone. I'm not really into like romance or like romantic comedies, and I just thought the artwork was really cute. So I decided to pick it up. Let's see if I can show you, well, that's like the inside colour page there. You can see a little bit, I won't show you the next page because it's got a bit nudity on it, but yeah, no, it's, I mean, it's got a bit of fan service in it, but I don't think that'll be too distracting, as, you know, it's with, I'm hoping that it will be within the context of the story anyway, and that it's not just there for just titillation, as I'm not a really big fan of fan service, as I find it too distracting. But there you go, they're my Yen Press pickups for this month. Ooh, see my head. I'll show you my Dark Horse releases. I was very, very, very lucky to pick up the final volume of Blood Sea by Ranmaru Kotane, with the character designs by Clamp. I'm a really big fan of the Blood Sea anime and the film Retribution, I believe it's called. So I was really, really looking forward to completing this. And unfortunately, the volumes were out of print, obviously, which is typical of Dark Horse. So I only had the first 2 volumes, and then I found volume 3 from an eBay seller for a really good price. And then I noticed that Amazon had like 1 volume left that came in for pretty much retail price a couple of weeks ago, and I just jumped on it, bought it straight away, because otherwise, you know, it was like £30 a volume, and that's just too expensive just for a single volume. Another series that I got in its entirety was Planet S by Makoto Yukimura, the same guy who did Vinland Saga. I mean, I think this is a very popular buy anyway. A lot of people have this already, and I unfortunately slept on it for a while, and I was worried, you know, that it might go out of print. So I decided to finally indulge and get both of these volumes, as it's only a 2 omnibus volume series, 4 volumes in total, but these are 2-in-1, so that's kind of cool. Really happy to own these. And, you know, as is standard with Dark Horse, you know, there's always really high quality volumes, and you know, high quality pages and everything like that. The spines, you know, it's always, when it comes to Dark Horse omnibuses, you know, it's easy for them to be damaged. As you can see, there's a little bit of damage on these already, just from, you know, cover wear, but they are brand new. It's just Dark Horse volumes, especially the omnibuses, damage very, very easily. And the last Dark Horse thing I picked up was Helsing Deluxe Edition Volume 2. So I'm up to date with this now. I believe Volume 3 is coming out in a couple of months. Oh my god, these are just so beautiful. I'm so lucky to own these. The artwork's just gorgeous. There's Rip Van Winkle, I believe she's called. I was really, really big on the OVA series. Really liked it. Yeah, just awesome artwork, and an absolutely fantastic release. You know, just, I mean, what more is there to be said than you know, what's already been said already by many other reviewers? If you know, if you're sleeping on this, then sleep on it no longer, because these will probably be gone fast. Especially because the Dark Horse and, you know, premium editions, these will be very, very, very sought after in a couple of years' time. You know, I can imagine these going for like £1,000 or something on Amazon or eBay or something when they're all out of print. Okay, and now the last couple of volumes are from Fanfare Ponent Mon, all of which are actually Jiro Taniguchi titles. First was a series that I finished, finally. I've had volume 1 for years, and then finally just started slowly picking up the rest as they came in and out of stock. And I just thought, you know what, just take the plunge and just get all of the volumes, you know, in quick succession as fast as you can before they all go out of print, as that's kind of one of my goals for now. Anyway, The Sum of the Gods, volume 4 and 5. So this completes the series. I'm looking forward to reading this eventually when it comes up on my TBR. There you go. I think anything by Taniguchi is just a must buy, as they're always really heartfelt, slow paced, introspective reads, you know, very character driven, and just relaxing, really. I mean, I don't know anything about this. This might be a little bit more high octane. I don't know. It's about mountaineering, so yeah. So anyway, that was finally completed my collection of The Sum of the Gods. That is pretty much my goal really now for collecting manga, is finishing off a couple of series in my collection that have, gaps in, just so I don't miss any opportunity to pick to purchase the volumes before they go out of print, because there's no point, I feel, owning a half completed series that you're never going to be able to finish off. Leaves a bit of a sour taste in my mouth. So really happy to own the full set of The Sum of the Gods. And another one that was out of print and out of stock for a while and then came back in, I suppose it maybe got a reprint, was Ferrari by Jiro Taniguchi again. I'm not sure, I think this is about a poet, about this guy here. I don't know, but it's just a nice little book. And it's been on my wish list for a while. Again, it was just an author buy. It's one of those ones that I see the name Jiro Taniguchi, it's just something I have to buy. So I don't really know much about it or whether or not I'll even enjoy it. And similarly with the last purchase was A Journal of My Father, again by Jiro Taniguchi. Again, I don't know if this is something I will enjoy, as it's more of apparently it's a series that is very catered to a certain age demographic. It's about Jiro Taniguchi's father in the 1950s, so like the baby boomer generation. And when I was watching one of Simply G's weekly wrap-up video, she was talking about this, and she said it didn't really resonate with her that much because it was something that was very much generational, I guess you could say. So this really was just an author buy, and it's a beautiful hardcover Ponentmon release, and it's not flipped. That was another selling point for me, is that it's in its original format, which is atypical of other Jiro Taniguchi releases, as you can see with Ferrari and The Summit of Gods. They're in the original presentation, but most of the other Jiro Taniguchi hardcovers, especially like Azure Winter, Distant Neighborhood, Walking Man, are unfortunately all flipped. So it was nice. It was a nice change of pace. It looks a bit odd on the shelf, but nevertheless, it's it's a welcome addition. So anyway, that's my winter haul. My next haul will probably be in a couple of months' time, perhaps, and look forward in the meantime to some monthly wrap-up videos and top 10s and a couple of reviews here and there of series that I want to talk about on the channel. So if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, helps with the YouTube algorithm. If you feel so inclined, please subscribe for more similar content. If you're into kind of like alternative manga pickups that are a little bit off the beaten track, so to speak. And I hope you have an awesome day wherever you are in the world. Stay safe, and I'll see you again soon. All right, see you.